Hi everyone, I am Utsav and actually I started working on a project. I am building a AI chatbot application. I know it's a very basic kind of project, but in my history of learning and implementing things, I didn't get a chance to implement uh, this kind of thing or this kind of product. So I recently got an idea that why not to try to implement a AI chatbot. And I know it's not something complicated or a very big project, but I am sure that I will learn a lot from this. So let me try to give you an overview about this project. So this is a AI chatbot application where a customer or a user can type a message or a query in our interface, and it will send to the server, and server then interact with the AI or model using the API, of course, and it will send the query to the AI, and based on the system prompt the AI will give response. The server will send that response to the client and save it into the database. So this is the overview of the project, and I will try to add some interesting thing to it. Basically, I know it's a very basic project, but I will try to enhance it or add something new. I don't know what I will add. I do not have any idea either that what I am going to implement. But uh, at least I will implement a chatbot from scratch. And of course I am not going to train an AI model for now. Basically, then it will be another very big complexity. So I want to keep it simple. Use the any available free model which is available in the market. So basically, Gemini has a free model. I have used that in one of my other projects. So I think I think it will be fun to implement this. And sorry for my English because I am not that much fluent in English right now, but I am working on it every day. So hopefully, will improve in some time. So let's first discuss about this project's implementation, that how I am going to implement this. So this project has mainly three big chunks. The first one is something the user sees, the user interacts with, or clicks or type messages into it, which is of course the interface, the front end part, which I am going to implement using React. So this is the first thing that I have to implement. The second thing will be something that receives the requests from the client from the front end and makes decisions based on the logic that is written, and remember things like who is making this query and all. So this is basically our server, our backend, which I will build using Node.js and the Express API. So this is the second part or second chunk. And the third chunk is something that do not forget. Suppose when the power goes off or when our server goes off. So what will be that thing? Yes, right, that is the database, and I want to use Postgres for that. I don't know why, because let me tell you why. Because I want to be more familiar with PostgreSQL. Uh, I am not that much comfortable with it, so why not implement it one more time? So this time I will try to gain more knowledge around Postgres. uh, I don't know, am I pronouncing that right or not? So sorry for that. But I am improving. Really, I am putting the effort. Let's see how it goes. So these are the three major chunks or part of this project, and we are going to have a fourth chunk as well. That is something that is really smart to reply the user's queries, which is of course our AI. For that I am going to use Gemini free model API for this project. So now let's come to implementation. I have planned, or I am implementing the backend first, because backend is the hub that talks to everything else. Like it talks to front end, it talks to AI, it talks to database. So we will implement this central unit first, that is our backend, basically our server. So let me discuss about its responsibilities, the responsibilities of the backend. So the first responsibility of it is to receive message from the user. Whenever the user types something, it will send a request to the server and the server will receive it. So receive messages or requests from the user or client. So for example, if we talk about a online shopping site, in that case the user will type something like where is my order to the chatbot, and then it will reply accordingly. So this can be a message, where is my order. Now the second thing that we need to implement in server is the, basically server should remember that who is talking. Server should be aware about the user who is talking right now, who has sent this request. So for that we have to implement authentication and authorization part. And the third thing that I need to implement, basically the server has to ask the API for a reply. For that we need to send the full conversation which has been done so far to the AI, and with the new query, and based on that history and the context of the query and the system prompt that I will give, based on all those things it will reply answer to that query. So this is the third thing. Now the fourth thing is sending back the response to the client. So whatever reply we would get from the AI, we will send it back to the user, to the client. The last and most important part of this project is saving the data. So we have to save all the new exchanges, the conversation which is going on between user and our chatbot in the database, so that user can refer back to it and basically gaining the full context about the conversation, so that the AI can get context about what has been said earlier. So these are the 5 things that I need to implement. So thank you for joining. See ya.